President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has taken a bold legal step that has captured the attention of many Nigerians at home and abroad, as activist and publisher Omoyele Sowore is now facing a 5-count charge at the Federal High Court in Abuja. The case did not only list Sowore but also included Meta, the parent company of Facebook, and X, the platform formerly known as Twitter. And the heart of the matter is a social media post in which Sowore called the president a criminal. The government says this is not just free opinion, but a defamatory and false statement that can cause tension in society. Remember to like this video right now and subscribe, because this is a story that will shape how Nigerians see free speech and leadership in the digital age. According to the charge sheet, the Department of State Services claims that Sowore's post was malicious, false, and intended to stir public disorder. The controversial post quoted Sowore as saying that Tinubu went abroad to Brazil and declared there was no more corruption in Nigeria, calling the president a criminal for saying such. Now, the DSS insists that this kind of message is dangerous because it may incite unrest, and that is why they are invoking sections of the Cybercrime Act, especially those that talk about false information and defamation. They argue it's not simply about criticism, it is about safety, stability, and respect for office. Make sure you hit the like button now and subscribe, because more people need to join this conversation. But Sowore, as many know, is not new to challenging the system. He is a journalist, an activist, and also a former presidential candidate. Instead of stepping back, he went to court himself. He filed a case asking the Federal High Court to stop the DSS from forcing Facebook or X to delete his post. He says it is unconstitutional censorship and that as a citizen, he has the right to express his political views. He believes what he said is his opinion and that Nigerians should be allowed to criticize leaders without fear of jail or deletion. As you are listening, please don't forget to subscribe and like this video. It helps us reach more people who want to understand what is really going on. The situation is drawing attention because it brings global tech giants right into Nigeria's local politics. Meta and X are now named in the suit, meaning the government is saying they also carry responsibility for letting such content stay online. Think about it. What happens if every country starts suing global platforms for posts they don't like? How will free speech and accountability survive? Should platforms obey instantly or wait for a court order? This is part of what makes the case very big and why everyone is watching. Remember, don't just watch. Press the like and subscribe buttons because your support keeps us going. The DSS says the harm here is real, that the post was designed to inflame people against the president and that it has the power to cause fear and division. But Sowore's team says no, it is just robust criticism. And in a democracy, leaders must endure harsh words. It's the kind of debate that touches on the core of freedom. How far can you go in speaking your mind about those in power? This is not a small matter. It's one that could shape Nigerian law for years. As I continue, let me remind you again to like this video and subscribe so you don't miss updates as the case develops. Now, if we look at the broader picture, this is not only about Tinubu versus Sowore, it is about the balance between protecting a leader's reputation and protecting the right of citizens to speak freely. If the court rules that Sowore's post is criminal, then many will say that political speech online has become unsafe. But if the court sides with Sowore, it could mean the government must find other ways, like civil defamation suits or official press responses, rather than criminal charges when dealing with critics. This is why people are closely following. Like the video and subscribe right now, because this gist is one you cannot miss. This fight is also about Nigeria's image globally. Around the world, people are watching how we handle freedom of expression. The platforms Meta and X will have to decide if they want to obey government orders or stand on global principles. If they delete the posts, it might look like bowing to censorship. If they resist, they risk conflict with local law. It's a tug of war that shows how powerful social media has become. Please, as you are watching, support by pressing like and subscribing, because together we can keep talking about issues that matter to all of us. So, War himself is already preparing to attend court, and you can expect some dramatic courtroom arguments. His lawyers will likely challenge the jurisdiction, question whether the law even applies to political opinion, and push for the case to be dismissed. On the other hand, the DSS insists they are protecting public order and following the law, so expect back and forths, motions, counter motions, and plenty of legal fireworks. But there's also a lesson here for every Nigerian on social media. You can criticize, but be careful how you frame your words. If you state things as fact without proof, you risk legal action. Opinion is one thing, defamation is another. In today's digital age, one post can reach millions, making the stakes much higher. Always check if what you share is true, ask yourself if it's fact or opinion, and be clear about it. This is wisdom for anyone who wants to speak boldly without trouble. Keep supporting by liking and subscribing, because this message needs to go wide. At the same time, should criticism of leaders ever be criminalized? Some say no, others argue false allegations must face the law. What do you think? Drop your thoughts below, and don't forget to subscribe. The court will soon rule on first motions. It could move fast or drag for months. Either way, it's a turning point. Stay tuned, like this video, and share so more people can follow the gist.